Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. You know, I was thinking it's been over about 100 Meaningful Mondays ago, literally, that when I first started talking about making each year meaningful, I focused in on the aspect, wouldn't it be nice if we got to the end of the year and instead of saying, I can't believe it's Christmas already, that we actually say, I can't believe that we got so much done in just 1 year. Now, confession. I got to the end of this year. As we approached the end of the year, I did say to myself, I can't believe it's the end of the year already. So I decided to test my theory. I'm so grateful for the Empowered Wealth Journal. Grateful for the opportunity I have to become more intentional, to be able to write down not only the experiences, but also to write down my feelings and my learnings about those experiences. And after having done that, I am overwhelmed with literally how much I've experienced and learned and achieved in just 12 months. You know, I look back on that just to give you a peek. I mean, we've had 2 weddings in our family, 2 daughters that got married, that we have 2 new son-in-laws now in our family. We call those paydays. How cool is that? I counted over 10 trips with Lori to different parts of the country where we were able to spend time together and do things together. Not the least of which was the wonderful experience that we had in New Jersey to bring kids from the projects from both Philadelphia and Hartford and also from Lawrenceville. With the big question is, can 7th and 8th graders become game changers in just one day? We've had the opportunity to experience our traditions like Thanksmas. Thanksmas, what a wonderful time that is. And we added new traditions this year that we were able to see. Well, we added them last year. We were able to see the benefits of. And that's the tradition of videotaping our children and grandchildren and asking them questions about their stories about the past and their future. And I loved it. And it's become so precious this time together. And how our children have embraced a new tradition of where we, out of the Foundation for Powerful Living, they're giving a small amount of money to be able to use it, to optimize the use of it in a way that benefits families or individuals that are less privileged than they are. And it's been enjoyable to watch their creativity, their passion, and their experiences as they go through that. It's been wonderful to go to Hawaii, to be able to watch our daughter and her new husband graduate from college. What a great experience that was. I've had at least 10 long hikes with Lori, preparing for our wacky events, one of which was the Rim to Rim, and to be able to learn to enjoy the journey. She taught me how to enjoy the journey. I'm always so focused on the finish line that truly that experience with her is precious. And we not only did we have the Rim to Rim, and I'm so grateful for the 26 participants in that. I'll never forget you. How much I learned from you and your courage and your experience and your fun and your humor and your caring for others. What a wonderful experience that was. And for the golf tournament in Orlando again, and for the Katzer family and your support. And then for the opportunity we had to go to Manhattan Island, to the Hudson River, and participate with 17 young adults living with cancer, and with First Ascents and the kind company that makes these delicious, healthy fruit and nut bars. What a great experience that was. And of course, with our softball tournament, the success that it is, over 44 teams, 12 different fields, amazing awareness, working with little cancer cuties with each team. How precious are these experiences and the things that we learned in it. Personally, been able to run a couple of marathons this last year, half marathons, doing 38 coach workshops with almost 300 what I call gratitude entrepreneurs, and the interaction with them and the learning from them. How great is that? Had 10 new Horizon experiences this year where the entrepreneur comes with their significant other and they spend 2 days learning about how to have bigger futures. That once they can see something beyond their business, that they can make more meaningful decisions in the present. And I learned so much from those. And I can see from my notes how much I've grown as a result of those experiences. Multiple speaking engagements, the opportunity to speak for companies really around the globe, and what a grateful benefit that is. And our team. You know, I sit down and thought about our team. Our team has over 100 years of experience working together. How cool is that? All focused on how do we strengthen leadership within families and businesses. And my teammates, how much they've grown and how much they've contributed to this company growing. And then the numerous spiritual experiences that we've had of learning and teaching and growing together, and our callings in our church and other callings like that that have been spiritual growth for us. What a wonderful learning experience this has been. And normally we fly through these years. We fly through these years, and I don't capture. I mean, I'm so grateful for these gifts, these wonderful gifts. You know, 'tis the season, right? 'Tis the season. This is the season of gifts. And yet these gifts pale. As much as I appreciate them, as much as I love them, and I love the experience of it, of receiving and giving, they pale to the true gifts. Gifts that represent this time of year, and also gifts that represent the learning and the experiences that we have through the year. And as some of the other experiences are maybe not quite as desirable, to watch our friends and family go through some of their challenges with their health. We've had some loved ones, not only our family, but outside of that, dealing with health issues this last year, and their courage and strength, and financial issues, and personal challenges. This life is said to be a perfect school. This earth is the perfect school. It is the perfect school, albeit with imperfect students. There's nothing we can't learn from. And I'm so grateful for the experience I had, not to be diagnosed with aggressive malignant cancer, but to receive the words that as far as we can tell, you're cancer free. But to have that experience and to be able to go through that experience and see how I reacted to it. And I feel very guilty even sharing it, because I know what people that are living with cancer go through, and I went through nothing like that. But to hear those words and to have that experience is like a bumper guard on the lanes of life and the bowling alleys of life that keep you on track. And so I'm grateful for that learning that's happened there. Grateful for all the support that I have from friends and family throughout the world. You're so dear to me, and I don't know if I have a chance to really express to everybody how grateful I really am. But life is wonderful. Life is an amazing event. It can be greater, but not if we can't see it. And that's what I'm learning. Life is great when we can see it. Open your eyes to see the vivid colors that God has given us as a precious gift. It's to enjoy life the fullest and to make it count. Greet each morning with open arms and say thanks each night with fullness of heart for the gratitude that you have. Each day is a precious gift to be savored and used, not left unopened and hoarded for a future that may never come. Say yes to your life. Say yes to the learning. And as you go back and experience this life and the meaningfulness of it over this last year, I think you'll say the same thing that I've said. And that is, I can't believe how much we've accomplished, how much we've experienced, how much we've learned in just 1 year. Make life meaningful by making each day meaningful. Open that gift. I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.